What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are changing the starter on the 240 SX because last week it was starting to go out, and I left town for a week, come back and still just clicking, not even turning over, and I'm pretty sure that's what the issue is. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it. It is down one of these areas down there, so it should be fun. So let's get it going.
Is that it right here?
So before you want to mess with the starter, you'll definitely want to move the battery so you don't shock yourself and die. I got this beautiful thing right here. Let's go on the back, right down there. Oklahoma, let's go. On this header here, it's like freaking bottomed out. It's like the lowest point. There's a big flat spot. Call it eBay purchase. You know it's high quality.
Doesn't look too bad for the camera.
Alright, look from the top with your phone light and tell me if it's up there. I'm trying to unplug this long wire cord thing. There it goes. I could really go for a pillow right now.
Oh, no.
Alright, so just got back from Napa. Picked this beautiful thing up right here. It cost me 118 bucks with the cord trade-in. Usually it's like 150 or whatever they give me for the core. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in. The old one, the bushing right here in the top was completely shot. So that thing was just wiggling around in there. And the solenoid was gone. And I'm pretty sure the previous one was remanufactured because it said remanufactured on here. So this should be a lot better, and hopefully this fixes the issue. I don't know how I like about,
Oh god.
I don't know how I like about the Cruella de Vil, like super long. One of those deals.
Fun fact, Cruella de Vil means cruel devil.
What's
I
Cruella
need
de
a
Vil?
funner fact.
Funner? Funner is not a word.
It is now.
What's it?
No!
Where are those glasses?
You kicked them, remember? Oh. That's right.
Oh! That was right. Right, you can turn it on.
It's on your head. That thing slides, dude. That thing slides.
Is that it? The first time you get under, you can.
Oh, I can't situate my long arms. 6'4".
5'7".
Oh lord. Alright, let's start this sucker up here. Oh, appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Battery's dead, great.
Oh, the battery's not dead. Oh wow. Wow. That's been a long day. Ooh. Don't be a weenie. And no. Great. Time to jump it. So much smoother than last time. There's oil on the ground. Stuff right about.
Start it up. And here comes the 240.
Well, it's hard to test it, I guess.
It's smoking, dude. It's smoking.
Rick!
Keep them separate. Keep them separate.
Well, that's a smell. Did you just fry the battery?
I don't understand. Alright, today we're actually on our way to the salvage yard to get a seatbelt buckle for the 240 and search around and find any other cool crap we can find. Because when I bought the 240, the previous owner had the seatbelts tied together because the previous owner before him actually had racing seats in there, took those out, put the stock seats back in, and there's only one seatbelt buckle now, so I have to go pick up another one. Supposedly the old Maximas have the same seatbelt buckle as the 240s because yard. So that's what we're gonna do, so let's get it going. Oh, this thing was kind of cool. It's old Supra. Not much left of it. That's what it says. It says 83 Toyota Celsius, whatever the freak it is. It's pretty well destroyed. It's kind of cool though. Kind of sweet. Haven't found the Maxima yet. Still on the search for it. Nice. Well, I think we found one. This is the 96 Maxima. Might be taking the badge off of it. Let's check it out. I haven't looked. I think this is what we need right here. This guy connected down in there. I believe that's the one. It's not the right color, but it might work. There's also another Maxima right over there, so we might check that one out. Alright, so this is actually the one we'll be stealing it off of. It's actually the correct color of interior. But check this thing out. Check this little Saab out. This thing is pretty cool. It has a curved windshield, like super curved. Got destroyed on this side. I thought it was pretty sweet. 89 Saab 900 or whatever it says. Yeah, you'll never know what you find out in the salvage yard. That's what we need. Right there. So I'm sitting in the Maxima trying to do this thing. When I flip down the visor, live life young home. And it says, real eyes don't even realize. So this is the beauty we needed here. It plugs in the bottom of the seat and this seat bolt here. And so the other one that we have does not actually have the bolt that bolts the seat belt into the seat. So we're taking that one out right now and gonna get this bolt assembly here. Walking around the salvage yard here, we came across this old F-250 with this like bed in the back of these shelves. We actually found this guy, which is a fire extinguisher holder, which we need for the BMW build for the Tour de Lemon race thing. So we're pulling that out right now. Alright, so it's the next day of trying to get the 240 started after replacing the starter. I had to charge this sucker, took it to AutoZone. It's actually, it's only like 2 weeks old anyway, so it was just super dead. So they put it on their charger, so we are gonna try this one more time. Hopefully this time fires right up. So we literally just connected the battery and smoke started pouring out the back of this thing. And I had to spray fire extinguisher all under it. I look back. And there was smoke coming all from under here. 240 life, man. I don't know what the crap that was. Well, luckily we had a fire extinguisher. Jeez, I don't know. That battery is giving us issues. I don't know, maybe it was a starter?
Maybe put it backwards?
Maybe we put it, maybe we did the polarity backwards. When we connected it there, it sparked pretty good. I was like, oh, maybe that's just normal, but I guess not. So, yeah, I got this thing, I don't know. We'll look into it. Alright, so I'm under the rear of the 240 here, and after the fire, there's this big pool of dripping brake fluid. But there's melted brake line. This right here, right there, it's a bunch of the brake line itself that melted and dripped down. It is currently the next day after the 240 caught on fire yesterday, and we were up all night trying to figure out what the heck went wrong with this thing. Come to find out, we think it is an issue with the starter we replaced, because that's the only thing that's changed since then. We believe that the power, see if I can get you a view down here, the power line right there to the starter, it did not have any insulation on the end of it, and whenever we cranked it, like whenever we turned the bolt to put that starter, or put the power line on the starter, it came in contact with a hard line for the brakes, and that's what translated all the way down to the back brakes. Whenever we plugged the battery in and fried out this brake line here. So I can give you like, fried this crap out right here. It just all melted, all on here. Started pissing out fluid and crap. So we believe that's the issue. So we have to get brake lines for one. We're also insulating it with some liquid tape and electrical tape just to make sure. We're going to reinstall the starter because we pulled it back out, and we're going to see how that goes. So. Oh, let's see how this goes, guys. Success! So I'm glad to hear that it starts, but we're still going to investigate, make sure everything is good to go. I think that was our issue, is that power cable was hitting a brake line, a hard line, and it transmitted all the way back to the back brakes down here and fried everything out. But 240's back, ready to go. The 240 started right up, but then afterwards we tried to start it up a couple times and did not. So we made a couple phone calls and we figured out that there's not a good ground from the engine to the body. So we're gonna run to O'Reilly's and grab a strap or a cable that we can ground it from the engine to the body. But yeah, the starter works. Maybe the starter wasn't the issue all along. And the brake line, we also need to get some brake lines back here because those are toast, so let's get it going. Got back from Napa and this is what we needed. Simple line like this to ground it properly from the body to the engine. And check this out. Single focus. This is the brake line. There you go, from the rear, and this is all melted right here. So we're trying to see if some local shop has some brake lines. If not, we're gonna have to order it. But we're gonna go ahead and put this sucker on and fire it up. So the spot we're mounting is, there's a bolt right here on the intake manifold. And we're gonna run it right across to this ground screw around the body. So we got that wire grounded in there. Let's give it a try. Once again, moment of truth, make sure. Ready? Money! I'm in the Jeep right now, heading over to O'Reilly's to get some brake lines because the Napa by my house didn't have any to fit the 240. The 240 has 300ZX brake calibers on there right now, and I'm pretty sure they're the 300ZX hoses also. So, hoping O'Reilly's has them in stock so I can get the 240 on the road tonight. It's gonna be sweet. Well, unfortunately, they didn't have the correct ones either. The dude in there pulled up a photo of each one of them, of each the 300 and the 240, and neither one looked like the ones I have. But I'm going to check around the other auto parts stores and see what they got going on. So hopefully they have some. Check out the wing on that Mustang. Whoa, that's different. Alright, so I ran all over town and none of the stores had any brake lines in stock. Come to find out, that's actually an aftermarket brake line, so I had to order it online. It was a little more expensive than I wanted it to be, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it is currently a few days later. I actually ended up having to order the brake lines. They are right here. Hoping they're the right ones. We're gonna try to put them on here in a second. I actually got a new microphone, so sound quality going from this to this is hopefully a good improvement on my videos. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below of the new mic. So let's go and get started of putting on the brake lines. Here are the old brake lines. The part that connects to the caliper looks like this, has a little bend in it. The part that connects to the hard line looks like that. The new ones had me worried because this top one looks like just like the old one, but the bottom half looks exactly the same. So I'm hoping in here, if you can see that, there's the hard line right here. So that's not a worry. But back behind the caliper here, this right here, I'm hoping this end will be able to screw into that just like the old one will, like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a try. It has been way too long since the 240's been on the road. We had to order another set of brake lines right here. They're from Injuku Racing. They're a 240 300ZX conversion kit for the caliper, since the caliper is the 300ZX. I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can buy them. So we're gonna go ahead and throw them on, and hopefully they fit, and we'll be able to drive the 240 today. Well, they fit. It's time to bleed them. Had to jump it. Battery's dead. Let's fire it up. Oh yeah. Give it a little rev. Woo! Alright, go ahead and push it and let's test the brakes. Wow! Those are better than before. Let's go for a ride. That doesn't even fit. That ticks me off.
Yeah, it works out of a
So
95 what that we got out of?
I'm about to make it fit. That's That's not the right size. It's not a max. Goes down. Success up. Oh, forget. Oh, there's the first stall. Arms back up, pretty nice. Also, God, the brakes don't work. The brakes don't work. Stalled. Oh, this is where it gets a little hairy. Oh, good. So this bump is a cliff.
Oh, I got scrape.
So we got the brake lines installed, everything's going well, runs great. The seat belt actually is the wrong one, so we'll figure something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned.